result in some scoring off this good play, just to raise their confidence level as well. And here's another opportunity. So Wiedering wanted to get going. He did to Dow. Dow got it over the top to Setterfield, who was unloaded. Little handball back from Dow. This is good play. Exciting stuff. Thomas bangs it on the boot, and they've got another. Consecutive goals for the Blues.
Them getting to know each other, Lynch and Rewalt. They've gone to the same contest a couple of times.
Government's great hands, and they're away now through Cripps.
Cripps to transfer ball to Ed Curnow. Needs to make a good decision here, Curnow. Charlie Curnow was really deep. He goes wider and finds Mackay. So this will test his range. Only half kick. It's coming back magnificently. What a ball. Beautiful kick from Mackay.
Promised a bit tonight, Cunningham. Not the best kick. McGovern made it look good. Little give back to Cunningham. Cunningham pushes, he kicks. Walsh, that certainly didn't go the required. On the left, Amble was so clever, so good. And Murphy is it. What a goal. What the Blues, the young and the old together.
Couldn't quite hold on. Short now. Clearing ball, but it's going to come back again. Picked up here by Newman. Newman runs the angle, and like Mackay, draws it back. You said you wanted a couple more, Richo. There's one of them.
Who came into the team this week, charging forward, kicking to Curnow. Lovely little nudge on Watts. He's away. Wanted to keep going. Setterfield has the responsibility, which he takes. Solo dug in and dug it out impressively. Snatched by Ed Curnow. It's coming back. Ed Curnow extends the Blues lead.
Inside off the line a little bit, and he would have seen.
Butters!
What a tackle!
Sliced open beautifully by the tackle. McGovern. He's kicked some big goals in big moments in his time for the Adelaide Crows. He's not quite at that level yet, but boy, his team need it, and boy, he's kicked it well. That'll make him feel a blue. The ground, and there it is. Paulson, McGovern again! Oh, yes!
Contest at the moment. Lloyd, little chip kick. Thurlow, middle's dropped. Murphy again. Ed Curnow bends it around the body. No Charlie, but Ed's hot. Cripps gave it up. Dow gets a clearance. Heads long. Casbolt under it. Ed Curnow got there. He beat them all. He rolled it home. Oh. No way, Ed. No way.
Ed Dacos.
The miracle goal.
Now how good's Curnow been? Great run by McGovern.
Floats it. Walsh got there.
And great run by Walsh.
He is a class act, Sam Walsh. This is for his first goal as a Blue. First of many, you'd reckon, and they come from everywhere.
If it's a slow play in, this is when you can have a jumper.
Sits it up. Mackay's in the square. Casbolt's down there. Fists come. Stolen back. Casbolt around the body. McGovern! McGovern around the body, kicks the goal.
Well, they needed something, Brownie. They needed something. It wasn't going to come conventionally because he played conventionally against Sydney and Melbourne.
Petrevski-Seton sits it up in high. Sinclair gets back. Casbolt banged in the contest. Ball flicked down. Paulson had a chance. Fisher, the little fish, is sweet. Cripps and Dump, no free. Umpire said he didn't have prior. Paulson through traffic. Again, the Swans get the numbers. Ed Curnow, he's got 3 already. He might have 4. Deep. Pretty good from Walsh. Got it into a reasonable spot for Mackay to have a fly.
We've seen that so many times this year because pre-match he was kicking around the corner from this very position.
And that is a delightful drop putt. And doesn't he and his Blues fans love it. Bulldogs player on the ground ahead of him. And he spears that to the lead of Levi Casbolt.
You cannot kick that any better.
Well, he has had a crazy goal-kicking history over time. What's he got in his leg today? That is a blast. That's out of here.
Well, that is absolutely outstanding play to have that goal kick.
Silvani and Eastonwood up. Hayes did well, made it a 2-on-1. Hamill inside, a little dangerous. Dow outside of the boot, makes him pay full price. Scoots past. No tackle. Ed Curnow jumps in. Silvani's there. Kept his feet initially. Played for the free. Could have got it. Crowd wanted him to. Throws it to Murphy. Ducks out of one. slams it on the boot and kicks an absolute ripper. Bauman picks it up. They could be away here. 40 seconds left. Walsh, he looks up. He's got Silvani. He's got Mackay to one-on-one. Pulls the kick short. Could have gone longer. Gets it back. Still has Mackay. Still has Mackay. Now has Mackay. Slapped away, but too late by Daniel.
How many times do we see Caleb Daniel as the defensive sweeper? Everyone pushes up, gets involved in play. He's the one
Opens
that
it up. 20 seconds left. No one on the goal line. And slots it. Fooled them all. Dominic collected. Ball still alive here. Gibbons picks it up. Kicks it around the body. It's bending. It's bending. And he's finally got his first as a Blue. Wanted to get it, but that'll do. Simpson. Back towards Mackay. Got there late on Hunter. Legal spoil. Silvani. A roller. A tumbler. Awesome. Face planted. Petrevski-Seton found it again. Dow. Got it from Gibbons. Gave it up to Walsh. Back to Cruiser. Again they run hard. Back to Gibbons. Looks outside. Petrevski-Seton another touch. Pulls it to Silvani. Gave it to Fisher. Tucked into the pocket. Heads to the square. Casbolt. What about that for the best movement of the year for the Blues from defence to attack? And they've got their foot on the Bulldogs' throat right now. There's some run through the wing, but that's a horrible kick. Newman cuts it off. McLean, two really bad kicks in a row. One that turns it over, one that was a miss shot at goal from 35. And now Casbolt can make them pay. In he comes. It could get anything here. Any struts. He's kicked it well. He has crushed that. And they're nearly there, the Blues. Nearly there. Finds it somehow. Gibbons squeezes pocket. Mackay. Well, he's caught everything. He just hasn't kicked the ball. But again, this is kickable by his standards. He loves this kick around the corner. Kicked one at the other end earlier on.
9th mark for Harry Mackay. A little bit tougher around the corner when you're this far from the point post.
Everybody's wild about Harry.
That would have been one. You can't waste those opportunities.
Fisher trying to get that 100. The nightmare is finally over. Dow goes inside, outside of the boot. There's the ton! There's the ton! And the kid does it on cue with the last kick of the game.
And don't tell me the players don't know. They've come from everywhere.
Brendan Bolton, the nightmare's over. Groundhog Day is over.
Area over the top this time. Hawthorn at first back. Brand has a bit of a fumble. Trying to pick it up there is Cunningham. Goes a little wider. And a good kick. What an electric start for the Blues.
Found it on hands and knees and then stripped Cousins in the tackle. O'Meara has time, but Cruiser grabs it, dashes away and likes his chances. Going long distance, Cruiser! Oh, the Blues. They're new and they're good looking.
And went and just got it. And now on the left, his favoured side. A dangerous ball back inside. Silvani, little soccer off the ground. Absolutely everything is working for the Blues today. Absolutely. Look at the kick from Mackay. Ed Curnow, hard runner. Can't catch him, Brand. Takes him all the way to the goal square. He's kicked the goal. Carlton have got 2 in a row. They lead it by 8. The Blues. Petrevski-Seton, good kick. Got it. Gives them a chance. And through. Here they go. Dow. Curnow trying to find a little bit of space. Can he pick it up here? O'Brien, he does. Left foot snap. He's got it. He's got it. Blues are a chance. Kicks his second.
They've had more numbers, so what Bolt was speaking about before, they've put into place.
Silvani gets his chance to give them some momentum back. Second goal of the afternoon, first goal of the half. Picked away by Williamson. Trying for Cunningham, heads toward goal, and he gets himself a consolation prize, David Cunningham. Ed Curnow, little flick back, gets it to brother Charlie. Couldn't collect it, throws it back to Ed. The brothers might work. Ed's in the pocket, opens up the angle. The Blues brothers. Pops it to the top of the square. Larky had a chance. Silvani out of the air. Out of nothing. Murphy out wide to Cripps.
No movement. He's got to have a shot.
And that's within his repertoire. Cripps from the pocket. That's what he can do.
And would love to win the ball back. Fisher hammers it inside 50. Silvani, Langdon had support from Greenwood. Still needs it because the Blues are a fighting chance. Curnow! Charlie's on the board. Just behind Geelong and GWS.
Good kick.
Back through the middle. They control the footy. And Dow again. Setterfield in a rush. Not perfect. Langdon. Wouldn't Cripps love to link up here with Cunningham? They can run this in for a goal. And a man who's toiled hard gets some reward. Jack Silvani. And the Blues are in front. And their cruisers push forward. Curnow comes at the ball. Mackay's in the mix as well. Harry got it.
He's going to play on.
He is. Is he having a shot? He's having a shot. He's having a shot! Target straight at the G! Pendlebury tackle. Main cop the same thing. Cunningham, sharp reflexes. Murphy had time! He had time to settle! And look at the lead! Dramas. Dow. Somehow they've got it to half forward. Langdon denied by Silvani. The Blues are giving it everything. Langdon. Here comes Cunningham. Busts a move. Cripps. This is a big moment. Hold your breath. Breathe! What a goal from Patrick Cripps! Cruiser summed it up well. Heaves it inside 50, equal numbers of course. Oh, what a take by Gibbons last year in the VFL. Now linking up with McGovern. They're going crazy at the G. Petrevski-Seton, they can explode here, the Blues. Kick goes right to McGovern and straight through the legs. Oh, great take from McGovern to fight back. Reflex is magnificent. Mackay for his third. Yes.
Well, that was unusual to say the least.
Walsh and then Newman shuffling through the options. He's picked a good one. Yeah, Curnow comes out and takes the mark. Doherty and they obviously have again. At least they've had Newman there. Took everything from Ed Curnow, but he's landed a good one.
Forward, Mackay's a fly, so too the younger brother Charlie. Here's a chance for Cunningham. Into hands, Gibbons around the corner. Blues, like they did last week, get the first blow landed. Cunningham beaten the ball by Savage, quick hands, but missed his mark in the end. Petrevski-Seton. Here's Cripps. Was at half-back moments ago. Gets away from the opposite number 9 in Steele. Chance here for the Blues. They get it. They get another. Newman, the goal scorer.
Point-blank range.
Parker went to ground. Newman did well with the ball. Gave it off to Paddy Dow. He backs himself with a bounce. Little handball to Cripps. Cripps looks about. Does the same. Runs to about 50. Inside he goes. Sam Walsh. Kick not great. Might work out though. Off the instep. Charlie Curnow. Bang. Blues have got 3.
Much forward of the football. Gives it to Cripps. Cripps on the bounce to Curnow. Can gather at 55. Can go long. Straight and home.
Back over the top it goes. Mackay back to Silvani. Fumbled ball. Phillips. Silvani. Boundary line. Umpire says
Deliberate.
really tricky. It's unbelievable. It's brilliant. Gibbons gets his second. And the Blues get the one they needed. Curnow did well. Slapped it. Intercepted by Cripps. Terrific stuff. Now a chance. Gibbons. Ball is good to Mackay. He's going to hit it from just about 50 after the siren.
And I'll tell you why, Hayne, these shots are important set shots now, particularly for Carlton. It's probably going to rain pretty heavily.
Mackay after the siren. It's accurate. It's good. It's long. It's a major.
Cripps, can he hit a target? He waits. Heads out wide, does hit one at Setterfield. He pokes the pass to Charlie Curnow, and he can crank up on this. He gets plenty of shoe on it. It's long, it's strong. 3 in a row for the Blues.
You keep telling me about the role of these big boppers.
Oh, Cripps cuts it off, runs to 40, and big moment the Blues. They bounce back.
Big names for the Blues starting in amongst it. Cripps again just wills his way onto it. Another chance here. It's goal. He's put it through. Gibbons has kicked it. He's got his second. They've got two in a row. And Carlton are back in this game. They're trailing by 2 kicks.
Ed Curnow got some space. No one mans the mark. Looks up. Heads in brother Charlie's direction. McGovern jumped in front. Brisbane kicked the first 6 goals of this game. Opened up a 37-point lead. And the Blues have stolen the lead.
Martin does a beautiful down to Zorko, whose handball's just a little bit over the top of Allison's head. Silvani comes in. Cripps crashing through. Cripps lines him up. Cripps goes for goal. And Cripps delivers. Captain fantastic, if you don't mind, at Marvel Stadium.
Oh, Daniel, what about the one-hander? Mark Murphy, welcome back. Came off second best from a collision with Big Mummy. Not the first person that's happened to as he slid it through. He has. Murphy, big goal. Intended practice this a lot. Not a difficult shot in the air, and Mitch McGovern executed it perfectly.
This is better. Charlie Curnow wants to release quickly. Gets it into the path of Paddy Dow. Paddy Dow dribbles it through. They're starting to roll the Blues. Stewart couldn't hang on. Crozier came through and went without it. Broken up in the air by Curnow. Brilliant. You can see here lots of players around this footy. Daisy Thomas, normally good from here. Oh, Daisy in his 250th. Love it.
Carlton half forward line at the moment. Daniel's the first man back on it.
That one was well intercepted though by Setterfield. Paddy Dow's had some good moments into the pocket. Cunningham, how is he going to play this? Going to go with the right foot check side. And Cunningham kicks a goal for the Blues.
Now he goes high and long. Curnow, climb, couldn't take it. What about the front and centre? Unbelievable!
A few intercept marks.
Carlton go forward again. Not really to the advantage of Dow, but he weighted down and he sent it towards goal. Paddy Dow adds another, and the Blues are on a roll. With the numbers, Walsh, Kennedy, boundary.
Well, they got the numbers, they got the energy, and they got the forward pressure.
So Hamling went on with it. Kennedy plays on, around the body, a sensational finish, and the Blues hit the lead.
Strange decision, I would have thought.
O'Brien went back in. O'Brien hacks it. It'll spill to Silvani.
Well, Luke Ryan came charging out and trying to...
Longer breaking wide to the other side of the ground.
Jack Silvani been running with one of the stars of the game this afternoon in Nat 5. And now he wants to punish him on the scoreboard. That went dead straight. Jack Silvani with a big finish. And the Blues close in. Big kick for the veteran. Nate Simpson not won this season. He opens it up and finishes nicely, and the Blues are right in it. There's some pushing and shoving going on. They send it back in, off hands out the back. Daisy Thomas on the spot. It's Daisy, and Carlton hit the front. Kept it moving forward. Gibbons hacks it, off hands Casbolt. And he's wrestling, he's trying to take them all on. Fisher, clever, Murphy, the veteran, the sidestep, the banana! Mark Murphy to try and win it for the Blues at the death! They swamped the veteran. Remarkable goal late.
Running the ball in their forward half.
Gibbons held too long, goes to the pocket and Casbolt. And this is his spot.
On with you, Pipe. I think he will slot this one.
Up against the boundary. Blues fans here in fourth for the home game, and he delivers.
Jeez. Well done from you too. That's missed the target by 5 metres.
And goes back to Casbolt, who takes the mark under some pressure. But he's had a sider. He's had a confidence booster. Looks good off the boot. It's going. Murphy to Walsh, heads long, he knows he's got Kennedy, front on contact, no free, Kennedy gets it anyway, gets the goal he deserves. Yeah, should have been a free kick, you would have thought. Attacked it nicely. Silvani crumbed it just as well. Found Cruiser, who hands it off. Fisher gets his moment. They are well and truly in this, the Blues. At the clearance, Fisher straight down the spine, goes toward the top of the square, and Silvani, it's a one-man band at the moment, and he just scrapes it inside the padding, and David Roden's done another hammock. Little roller, Dow collects it. He used it wisely to Gibbons, he's wide, but it is kickable.
He's got this.
And 15 games for his career, and he bananas an absolute ripper.
This is a great comeback.
Reid brought it to ground level, ahead of Cruiser, now Silvani. Bit of room here, and Walsh able to convert. Surge through and take it with him. Now a little kick out of there, and the Blues first on the board in the second term as well. It did find its way to Fisher. For Mackay, the lefty, tough angle for him. They all rise in the goal square, and nearly Cruiser. They do get it in the end. Clever handball by Cruiser to set up Lang from point-blank range. Gibbons with poise. Well, it bounces all the way through to Mackay. He can't bust the tackle of Rampy. Umpire says play on as it spills the way of Curnow. Hacked out of there for a wonderful goal. The improvisation, superb. Get to that contest as well. So can Levi Casbolt become the first multiple goal kicker today? Trying to bend it back the other way. A bit of reverse swing from Levi Casbolt at the SCG. Curnow works it clear. Bit of space, bit of room to move. Goalkeeper on the line. Don't think he got there. And the Blues go back to back. Silvani with a very clever finish.
On the side of the melon. Here it is here. The melon. Oh, no, he probably saw him a little bit, didn't he?
Look bad off the boot. He squeezed that through as well. Kennedy gets his first. Blues getting numbers around it. Blues fans in full voice calling for freeze. Kennedy got the kick away. Race on. Murphy, Lukosius, Harbrow. They trapped him, but two went to one. Petrevski-Seton to Silvani to Little Fish. And that's sweet. Gave it up to Murphy, stand start, pokes the pass. Harbrow just knocked it down last second. Inside move, O'Brien. And this kid's starting to grow before our eyes too. Daisy hasn't got the leg on him, he knows it, and he spears it, and he hits his target with a ribbon on it, the Luca. To kick his first as a Blue, in his first game as a Blue after 4 games, and a couple of goals with the Dockers. In his struts. That'll work back a little. That'll work back enough. And he loves it.
And his teammates. Yeah, his teammates do too. Every single one of them coming across. It's a good story, Derm, isn't it, when a player gets another chance at...
Witts palmed it down, but he missed his target. Worst possible person to give it to. Cripps ran a full 360 and dobs it.
Incorrect starting position.
And straight down the middle. Ugly bounce for Homsch. Mackay gets it to bend. Gets it to bounce. The wild beauty of it.
For the Blues.
Blues have set up reasonably well here behind the ball, but it's gone forward and it's gone to Cripps. It's gone to the skipper, and he's gone for the goal umpire, and that is magnificent roving. Great stuff from the Carlton captain.
Good pick-up it was, well called, and that was fantastic footy by the youngster making a home down back right now. Murphy chasing the kick from Cripps, has Mackay outside him, does the team thing. Kennedy pops up in the right spot.
The ground.
Kennedy plays on, opens up the angle, bends it back. He's loving life up forward.
It down to the ground. Talia picks it up, does well. Hardigan over the top. It's not out of there yet. Here's a chance for Carlton. Have they got it? Yes, they have. Yes, they have indeed. And Lang kicks the goal. What do you reckon?
He feels comfortable.
Kicked the drop punt a moment ago. He likes it around the corner as well. Levi Casbolt goes bang, bang.
It's a genius. Big crash. Dow flicks it. Silvani. Kennedy. Here's the big man. Oh, yes, indeed. There's 3 to Levi Casbolt. What a goal. Magnificent finish. Standing ovation coming off the ground for Patrick Cripps as big Levi Casbolt kicks the goal. It's
been able to set up.
Phillips, great ruck work. Look who's got it again. Cripps setting it up for centre field. Bending it. Listen to the G.
Ball, DeLuca. Fisher wants an option, has it in the form of Murphy. Clever little sidestep, and he's still got some pep in those legs. Back centre field, Curnow, Walsh. Huge opening 30 minutes. Tries to pivot through Cameron. A battle of the rookies. Set sail from 50. Sam Welsh. A name in lights.
Two in the wrong spot, just wanted the ball more than anyone. Newman having a look at 3 for the second time. He snaps, it's long, it's bounced through. Sometimes the football can be kind. Bench, didn't he?
Mackay moseys around Schofield, pins the ears back from 50. There's a late highlight for the Blues. Had 3 goals by the 10-minute mark of the second quarter. What a handy pickup he's been, the former Swan. And he's got some sort of leg on him, and there's hope ahead for the Blues.
Chance here for the Blues. Cruiser, the pickup was terrific. The finish, first class. Blues get there first.
Tap to the front, Gibbons. Murphy's kicked some from here on the banana over the years. And there's another. Murphy, McGovern. Scrambling pressure from the Blues. He's going to be called to go, McGovern. He'll bend it back. And get the goal. Just how he drew it up.
Gets it on the boot, top of the square. Mackay says it's thumped away. Good reach. Kennedy, slick hand, Silvani. He knows it. Sydney Stack was dropped this week by Richmond, so that wraps up the NAB Rising Star for Walsh, you would think. And Lang makes the most of his good work. Can Simpson get there? He does. He really had to motor. Old legs were motoring, but he got there in time, and he floats it out wide. Kennedy. McGovern, who owes them one. Saints kicked 6 goals in a row, and the Blues have responded with 2 in a row of their own. To go at it again, Cripps in that congestion. Little roller. Has that gone through? Cripps and Curnow manufacture something from nothing. Made the player on the mark just look at the umpire for a second, then took off on him. Mackay. They're open here. Murphy goes to McGovern. He can get and go. Open space ahead. Show some poise. Have a bounce. And the Blues fans rise as one. Side. Fisher. Loops it wide. Murphy. Wise head with the banana. As good as it's ever got for Murph. To put him in front, Dwayno. Showing the ball around.
Look at that. That is just brilliant.
Big fella at the back.
He loved it, as he should. He knew straight away too. What a celebration.
Cripps could have got a free. Umpire said no. Battle bangs it back. Simpson takes it and goes. They want the lead back. They could take the lead back here and now. Simpson bounces his way down the Staples. Straight down the middle, and he hits his target, DeLuca. Season draft pick. 2 premierships at Subiaco, and he makes it his moment. Blues in front. Gibbons, Murphy, backed in the Cripps direction, couldn't collect it. Mackay does. That's bending. How's the physics of that?
What a goal, Jono! What a goal! I think I've just seen goal of the year.
Curnow to the top of the square. Good kick. McGovern needs to get into this. Flies high. Off the ground, Cripps. kicks the goal. Does well on the last line of defence. It's a slippery ball. In goes Duncan again. Can DeLuca do something here? Yes, he can. He can squeeze it through and kick a good goal. Well done.
Keeping their spot on the list. Cruiser bangs it back inside 50. And Mackay, who also hasn't seen a lot of it, but has had a great season.
Contest you get to.
Try and make the scoreboard look respectable in the last quarter, round a bit, and he spears it straight over the goal umpire's wet hat.
The time in the forward 50, finally getting the wing behind them for the first time today.
A young fella, but he looked like he was struggling there for a while at the tempo, but he's had a good second half.
He's kicked 8 goals, 3 in his career so far, coming into today's game.
Nice.
He's put that one right through the middle. Well played. Good on you, Lockie O'Brien. Great goal. Stanley got it right at the back. Picked up by Fisher! And he kicks a good goal on the left foot.
And then, but Asava gets to more. He's just got to start holding on to them.
So DeLuca gets it forward. Here we go. Blues a chance. Walsh lines it up and kicks a beauty. There you go. That is young class personified.
Well, it's a nice full stop for his year.